will be like, nah, but just for late 90s, early 2000s, it's a lot of offers. And even what Sean was saying, just that yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even the new niggas is not doing this. And as you get older, your fans get older. And I just want to
they need a new story.
Right. That's like content.
Being here, like I'm underdressed today. You know, you go to do a suit. Sometimes you fit it up, I remember when I was the show with the suit and the fitted place, try. So I think hip hop is transcendental. From the beginning. We've been, lesbians, we've been...
It's the new rock and roll.
Faceted, so there is no pocket I need to be in other than the pocket of integrity. And I'm excited for everybody to hear how I'm going to talk that talk without trying to be anybody that's out, because I never wanted to be anybody. So that's whenever you talk about the constant similarities, if you go back to the show,
yeah, bitch, I'm big escape out there, bitch.
Influential to those who pitch birds from the curb, dodging the dip in the knocks. It's the young Frank Matthews, the rap version. Like, I was always trying to be me. I was never trying to be anyone else, and I'm not, dodging and dipping the knocks now.
Yeah.
I'm, fighting people that may have been government agencies that,
it's just using your voice for a bigger power.
Yeah, but I'm just saying there's a way to have that album conversation without me trying to be Shine in 1999.
Let me ask you this. I want to make sure, because Bezos have questions like I just want to allow this. Are you going to, and I understood everything you said, when you're doing some of these songs, are you going to be like, well, I used to do this, and used to do that? Is everything about what you're doing now? Because what I do is, I listen to Malice or the clips, and he's in the church, and he knows, the way he does it is clever, to where he said, so-and-so, I used to work coke, but now I'm the so-and-so, and God got me the ghost. So it's like he does it to where he says what he used to do to what he's doing now, but he's clever the way he does it. Are you going to visit anything that you used to do to correlate it to what you do now as far as writing this concerned?
I'm sure there'll be reflection, but I'm telling you, the present and the projection is so fly. Like, what is flyer than empowering people? Like, what's flyer than being an example for...
Shut up, bitch. I get it right back. Fuck, nigga. Get your bitch ass up.
Doesn't even have ethnicity attached to it anymore.
Give me that shit back. Give me that shit back, what? Shut your bitch ass get.
And I'm leading a global transition.
Watch
out. What we're supposed to be. We're not supposed to be a freeway rookie anymore. We're not supposed to be Alpo and Harry O anymore. We're supposed to be presidents and prime ministers.
I get love. I get love. Sit down, bitch. That's what we. Yeah.
Nobody has broken more barriers than hip hop artists.
And so legislating, shaping policy, creating societies. To me, that's the new talk. That's the new fly. That's what I'm saying to my people.
We.
So I'm more interested in having an adult contemporary conversation. Like, I don't need to be NBA Youngboy or any of these young kids. Like, I appreciate them and I love their art, but I think there's a space for me to be me, and there's nobody like me right now.
That's really good. I was thinking about that because Killer often listens to music I've done. He's telling me that I should do music, but when I think about I think mine is more from the space of everything I've been through that you don't know about. Like, so everybody has this perception of what happened to Mace. But Mace knows what happened to Mace. Everybody else knows what somebody told them happened to Mace, because only Mace was really there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got different pockets of what they saw, but nobody was really there. Because the thing is now,
retrospective.
Yeah, to be able to tell what happened. So
And then listen, when it comes, hold on, listen, listen, man, what you do is this. I tell him, just don't send me the music. But just say hi. She crazy. To me, right now, I don't know nothing. No, like, if I don't know this nigga, he would be top 3 right now. I'm talking about, we was in the studio the other day, played 78 songs, and told me to pick 3. I said, yo, he is. I didn't know he was picking songs. I'm talking about this nigga's good. And so, you know, me too. We'll get in the groove, do it like, all right, we're going to do music, then it'll just go dead. But then they'll send me a song.
no, this conversation was good because it put it in perspective for me. Because I was looking forward to this conversation for that reason. Because I feel the same way. Like I have another life that has nothing to do with hip hop, right? That I do very, very well at. But sometimes I feel like they clash. But what you were saying gave a lot of clarity to that.
Because there's no box for hip hop. Hip hop can be anything. You just gotta be dope.
Yeah.
You gotta be fly, and I don't mean fly in the sense of whatever people thought was fly, but it's the energy.
Mm-hmm.
You said something very important as to why we connected. Because we have a certain level of conviction and a level of confidence in our aura. And what I'm saying is, you can translate that in whatever content. You just gotta find the right beats, make great music. And I go back to Bob Marley. Who made more hits than Bob Marley? He made hits. So he wasn't just singing about the oppressor. He wasn't just singing about, slavery and colonialism. It was hits. It sounded good. That's why we love Bob Marley. Right? So for me, whatever conversation you having, you gotta have it over that Swiss beats. And so we was talking about getting the throwaways, and the
What a dickhead, bro. That's how niggas gonna fuck with.
So I got 12 questions for you. I gotta ask you, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't leave this place. You ain't asked him nothing about fuck. So this is why I wanted to be here. I said, you know what? I want to ask Sean this because Killer always talk about me, but Sean just said he lived in Puff House too.
And you know what? I've heard that, and I don't like the way that went. I don't like Pump's story on the next house. On 35th Street. I will say that. I heard when he said he had the stock, and I'm like, is this the same 35th Street?
Everybody lived in Martori lived in 35th Street.
It means me having our own.
Yes, we did. We joking back and forth. So I wanted to ask you one question. I mean, 3 questions. The first one is that
Shoot.
by the time you were going to going to court, you and Puff is going to court together. Did you ever like think that? How can I put this? Do you ever think that being in music would have put you in that situation with Puff?
Absolutely not. I was trying to get away from the streets, and I think Puff was living a fantasy. He was chasing the fantasy of the streets, right? Because that's not him. He's from middle class background. He didn't grow up the way I grew up, from my understanding, my research, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Right? But I felt that he was chasing something that I was running away from. And I didn't understand that when I signed. I thought that, I thought my dreams came true and I was, living in heaven on earth. So I definitely didn't imagine that I would ever end up in that situation. And I was just defending myself. Even when the lady says that Puff shot her.
Yeah, right? you didn't.
And I didn't do it. I wouldn't, to this day, I wouldn't say that if he did shoot her, he didn't do that on purpose. There were people trying to kill us. We were the aggressors that night. Scar and all the goons that he was with were trying to kill us. Literally, witnesses said when he was like, I'm going to kill you. He looked me in my eyes and said, I'm going to kill you. And then someone next to him drew a weapon. And that's when I tried to defend myself. Who else drew a weapon and who shot who? I don't necessarily recall. But we were all defending ourselves. But I never imagined that what I was running away from would find me after I spent that whole 99 tuning for all the negative energy, all the bad karma, all the pop diva hearts that I broke and rap divas hearts that I broke. I didn't think it would catch up with me in 99.
So as your case is separated, because I could only imagine if me and it's not me, but somebody that's cool get in court and they separate the cases and it goes the way your case goes. What makes you after experiencing all of that, the jail time and everything, what puts you back with Pop?
Yeah. I think, I was in Jerusalem and I was having a spiritual journey and holding on to those things can be a cancer. It's like even right now, obviously, you have to do your job as a journalist.
Yeah.
And you have to ask these questions, and I think it's only fair to the audience and fair to the integrity of what you're doing for me to answer. But if it's up to me, I just talk about Dre and Swiss and this May 2nd show, Brooklyn King's Theater. I was telling Cam that you got to come out, but he was like, it's never going to happen. Don't even ask him.
I didn't say don't ask him.
He said, I'm not going to hold you, bro. But letting go. So it's like even right now.
Forgiveness, right?
Yeah, it's important. It don't mean you forget.
Yeah.
So when they say well, Poe, you was just on stage with him, but then when Lil Rod, come with the lawsuit, and Lil Rod is saying that's for those who don't know, the producer that produced, I think one of his greatest albums ever. That album. That was crazy. I can't listen to it no more because I'm traumatized. But before everything happened,
traumatized?
Yeah, because then what happened with Lil Rod when he says that Puff is talking crazy, telling him that he shot up the club and that he made Sean take the fall. It sounds like some Puff would do.
Yeah, but off that
that's right? It sounds like that, right? So
that's crazy.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, but initially, you got to move on, and nobody wants to hold on to that baggage because I'm trying to be successful. Whatever somebody did to you, holding on to that is not going to help you. But I hear you sound like one of them people that's like, yeah, all right, I'm going to move on. You stay over there, and I'm going to stay over here.
Yeah, I think that's important because if you can't trust a person, then that puts the situation in a dangerous spot.
Yeah, but we didn't become friends after the move on. It was just for me, it was something important to let go of that. It wasn't for him, and it wasn't for him to be my friend, because he ended up being exactly who he was after, a couple months in. It was like, yeah, okay, that's, now I remember. And then when I
What's
became...
now I remember?
Yeah,
So let me ask you this. This was the third question I had. When you're watching the trial and you're hearing all of these things, because I had to answer the same thing. Because this is the viral moment right here. When you're watching that trial and you're hearing everything they say Puff did, can you say there was ever a time you saw that, and do you believe any of it?
I never saw it, but because of what I went through, how he, called witnesses to testify against me, left me in jail.
Yeah,
literally, it was my man Manny, God bless him, Imani Hill. He bailed me out. He put his house up. Puff left me in jail. I was calling Daddy's house every day, asking somebody to come get me.
I was in church when that happened.
Right?
I was looking like, this is crazy.
Yeah, so you would never believe that. You would never believe that the CEO of the record company would leave his artist in prison, that I was just living with him. I went from the 35th Street crib to the Park Avenue crib, because then at that point, I was shadowing him to get the Holy Grail as far as, making the records and get the blueprint to become the CEO. And he left me in prison when I was firing.
So you never got the Holy Grail.
Well,
you had to make your own Holy Grail.
Yeah, I got enough.
You got enough.
I got enough to
put
that's
the trick that most people don't understand. Like, you following something, you're never going to get it.
It's like being in the desert in Las Vegas.
You watching, and that's important because if you can't trust a person, then that puts the situation in a dangerous spot.
Yeah, but we didn't become friends
Yeah.
after the move on. It was just for me, it was something important to let go of that. It wasn't for him, and it wasn't for him to be my friend, because he ended up being exactly who he was after, a couple months in. It was like, yeah, okay, now I remember. And then when I
What's the
became,
now I remember?
yeah, you know how you know.
So let me ask you this. This was the third question I had. When you're watching the trial and you're hearing all of these things, because I had to answer the same thing. Because this is the viral moment right here. When you're watching that trial and you're hearing everything they say Puff did, can you say there was ever a time you saw that, and do you believe any of it?
I never saw it, but because of what I went through, how he, called witnesses to testify against me, left me in jail.
Yeah.
Literally, it was my man Manny, God bless him, Imani Haley, Hollywood executive now. He bailed me out. He put his house up. Puff left me in jail. I was calling Daddy's house every day, asking somebody to come get me.
I was in church when that happened. Right? I was looking like, this is crazy.
Yeah, so you would never believe that. You would never believe that the CEO of the record company would leave his artists in prison, that I was just living with him. I went from the 35th Street crib to the Park Avenue crib, because then at that point, I was shadowing him to get the Holy Grail as far as, making the records and get the blueprint to become the CEO. And he left me in prison when I was firing.
So you never got the Holy Grail.
Well,
you got to make your own.
I got enough.
You got enough.
I got enough to.
That's the trick that most people don't understand. Like you following something, you're never gonna get it.
It's like being in the desert and not.
Yeah, it's just boring you. So with that being stated,
definitely I would believe the same way that he did treacherous things to me. I gotta give those people the benefit of the doubt, because when I used to tell people, they'd be
looked at you like it's crazy, like
you just
ain't happening.
Yeah. So I wouldn't do that to those victims. I wouldn't do that to them. I'd give them the benefit of the doubt. So.
Well, I've never seen none of it neither, but I will say this. When I went Mason, 35th Street crib, I seen a deal show.
Yeah, we gonna play that story out. I told Killer, I say, yo, this nigga's Killer. When man Killer was leaving, Killer said, yo, the nigga had a big deal on this thing. But we beefing, so all is fair in war. I said, yo, Killer, you gotta see this. This nigga got a deal doing the house. I had to bring Killer down to the house and see it. We couldn't believe it.
Yeah, but
I said, I'm out of here.
That could for the girls, though.
We don't come from that.
That's funny because Mason, like when me and him was beefing publicly, or I was beefing with him, and I was like, I don't know what makes sense around down there. So it's funny. I'm glad you said we gonna clear it up, because I ain't gonna lie. We went down there, and like you said, Sean, whatever, bros for the girl now, but this is 97. Like, 97 is like, for 96, like, yo.
Yeah, niggas fresh out of college. First year.
They say, you see this shit? I said, what's going on? They say exactly as he said. I don't know. It do be bitches over here. You say it do be out of bitches over here,
but I don't know.
That's exactly what you said, man. I ain't mean to interrupt. It was a good time to chime in, see if I seen anything go on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What's up? I'm happy you asked the question.
Nah, this was fun, yo.
Nah, this was real fun.
When I was thinking about because so many bad things is happening with Puff now, right? Is there any good thing you could say about him?
You know, the good things for me that I remember
that you could take away from it.
is when I did decide to be a shadow, be an understudy, be a protege. Is he is really one of the greatest, um, you know, moguls, entertainers ever, right? Music executives, the work ethic, um, the discipline, the skill, the ability. Yeah, he might not have necessarily been punching the drums.
Did he ever tell you what record to make?
Bad Boys.
He did.
He made Bad Boys. He gave me that beat in the Hamptons. We were all in the Hamptons. Mafia was out there. Everybody was out there. And he brought that beat to me. And he was like, if you can moonwalk on this, you're gone. If you could kill this, you're gone. And literally, he said, here, you know, take this. Don't come back to me until, you know, you did the napalm bomb on that. And who's the guy that goes, he came up with Barrington Levy. Because remember, he had already done Super Cat, right? He had already been...
So he was more a visionary for you than...
I mean, he was a musical genius. So so he was a musical genius. The work ethic was incredible. The discipline was incredible. The manifestation of the destiny, seeing it and walking through the brick wall part in the Red Sea. And then it's contagious because then I already have that. I already have this him, but then there's a certain application, discipline, and sacrifice and work ethic that it takes to become that. And yeah.
That's one thing he does have, the ability to do whatever it takes. You know how some people say whatever it takes? He would really do whatever it takes. And I think that's what made us different. I'm not going to do whatever. Like,
well, there's some moral and ethical boundaries that...
Yeah, anything.
Yeah, what I'm saying, the good that you draw from that is within your moral and ethical landscape.
Yeah.
You go as far as you need to go.
Let me ask you the same question you just asked him.
What?
Is there anything good with Puff?
I could just say the opportunity to rap is what I can say is good. To me, my experiences weren't that good, but the opportunity to rap was good.
Question?
Yeah, I had a lot of questions, but I'm going to keep it minimal because this is a great conversation. So the first one's for both of y'all. I know you were saying that you've had a lot of good relationships and experiences with people really aside from Puff. And so for both of you, do you guys feel like you still keep in contact with people from the label, or is it you kind of just do your own separate
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
I could go first. For me,
You don't speak on nothing I motherfucking do, fuck nigga.
Because to me, I hold, even though I said such a important part about Puff, I think Puff could have been better if people...
You don't speak all the motherfucking thing, nigga.
Upset with the people than I am with Puff, because nobody held him accountable. Everybody let him run amok for what they needed from him. So, like, right now, it's a good thing to kick him while he's down. I'm not going to kick him when he's down. I'm just saying my experience. Nobody held him accountable. And when I say nobody, I mean nobody. So everybody that be talking, I think they're all, how could I say it, not accomplices, but they're responsible too, because they let it happen. So
don't speak on a motherfucking thing about me, nigga.
Situation against me. He say something, they protect the situation against him. So then when this all goes wrong, nobody should really be on TV saying anything. That's why when people...
It's my son.
What could they really say? They all...
What he got? He got a little weak ass 8.
They were there. They actually was guarding the nigga while he was doing it. So if I'm guarding you while you're doing it, I'm a part of it. You heard it from Mace. Everybody was a part of it.
I'm a little bit more compassionate And
Really? Yeah, I mean, like, this nigga no can catch stuff. It ain't true.
I'm saying the truth. The truth.
Yeah.
The truth.
It's true.
When
Yeah.
you, because we're
No, I
different.
agree with you.
We're different eras, right? So for his era, he could be compassionate. For me, I can't be compassionate when I know all of the things that happen here. Like I could say, I really appreciate the opportunity to make music. But when we got into this to make music, we didn't think niggas was gonna die. We didn't think people were being raped. We didn't think people were being sodomized. We didn't think like we make light of what's really happening. Like really, like 7 niggas died, right? A total of more than 10 died. So I think when he says compassion, what is the compassion for? Like where I'm from, you hold people accountable for what's going
I
on.
wasn't disagreeing with you talking about with bad boy. I'm just talking about life, period. You, that's what it is.
Oh no, I believe in. I really am one of those people. I believe in integrity, like he said, to be true to what happened, right? So if I do something wrong, hold me accountable, even though it may feel like you're being harsh on me. It's gonna make me a better person. I'm all for the ultimate better. Like sometimes when you show people compassion, you get this 20 years of abuse, you get 30 years of abuse, but you think you're being compassionate. I think compassion is for the humble. It's for those who walk in humility. I don't think compassion is for the arrogant, or compassion is for people who's consistently abusing people. That's
You not like
That's
that.
not compassion to me.
Just say, God damn.
I stay in touch with overseas. Like when I go to Miami, I see
I wouldn't even be mad if that nigga fuck my bitch.
faith. So I do stay in touch.
You know what I'm saying?
And
I wouldn't even be mad. I just have it. You know what I'm saying? You can't hate the player.
For you is when you were serving.
Hate the motherfucking game, fuck nigga.
You were you ever upset by maybe certain people in particular?
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
I didn't want any visits, so it was good. When I
let me
was
see.
held against,
Nah, that ain't it.
I was
Alright, let me show you something.
preacher. I became bigger than I ever was. I was like one of the biggest entertainers in the country at the time. I actually put out a #1 album. I was on Usher's album.
They don't put your man on me, blood. That's crazy.
So much in demand. So I was actually, it was like a dream within a nightmare. I didn't want to see
Bitch.
God. I didn't want anybody to see it. I didn't want my mom
Bitch.
to see me.
Bitch. Bitch, I'm everywhere. You never there, man.
It wasn't about the visits. It was like literally incarceration is being in hell.
You never fucking there, man. I'm on your fucking TV, nigga. Your bitch in there, nigga. Looking at me.
No, I want to talk about.
Damn, this nigga got money, man. Hot at 8 o'clock in the morning type shit.
May 2nd, we talked about King's Stair.
All right, but it's not just like
King's Stair.
give us
2020.
Watch out.
We returned to the stage May 2nd.
Watch out.
To the rest of the country.
I'm doing shit you ain't even thought about.
Coming out in November.
You ain't even contemplated that in your motherfucking membrane, nigga.
Bio TV series, bio motion picture. We're doing the resorts and restaurants, steakhouse and Belize.
You ain't never think to hit a nigga with that snatch, ha, who? You ain't never think to hit a nigga with the. The way I put these verbs together remind me of how I want to put them verbs together.
I think in the United States, you run to be president. In Belize, you run to be a member of parliament. And if you are the leader of the political organization that wins the most seats in the House of Representatives, and you have 3 terms that you can serve as
Hey.
prime minister.
Damn, I'm supposed to smudge on that.
That's platform. They used to
Oh, this the third. We really in the game. Y'all niggas really playing for real.
So we had to,
I ain't even playing for real.
from him, so you could serve indefinitely.
I ain't even.
Expired, but I'm focused on Belize. I'm going back. I'm going to New York right after this. I just came to see you. And I'm going back home, finding my daughter Naomi. I love you so much. And the people of Mesopotamia, Belize, I love them. And Belize, I love everything. It's Belize, you got to come visit me in Belize.
Yeah.
Treasure, you got to come visit. I'm telling you, you got to come visit. Just let us know when you land. Get the resort for you. I work very closely with the Minister of Tourism. So yeah, everything for me is Belize and all these platforms.
Damn.
The film are all opportunities to help, promote the market, Belize, to generate some revenue, so I can help the people in Belize. Right, so it works out.
You might gotta come back once a month, man. This the most
This was a great conversation. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, this
murder. Do y'all murder talking? I'm really impressed.
Who win the NBA championship this year?
Oh man.
The answer about tomorrow, whatever he tell you
it's
tonight.
gonna change.
Yeah, who is winning, murder? Who's winning this? 6 seconds.
What it is? What it is? What it is? I said.
My truck and everybody get to run it. Fireman, bitch, like my body in the oven. I'm one extra, I'm just trying to get a dozen.
The lady on the bed, got a lot of bitches buzzing. The dick on the bed for so long and now.
And it shoot a punch, you just lunching and munch like taro. Flush your eyes on a sparrow. And I stay high, but on point like an arrow. Street nigga, baby, I'm in love with the gravel. Money gives me
Like I did the gavel.
strapped at home.
I'm strapped when I travel.
I pop my trunk and make them bitches spread like cattle.
Fuck! I gotta hit that. We winning.
And I feed him banana clips.
And make it like Gladys Knight and the Pips. I'm just sticking to the motherfucking manuscript. Understand, I'm trying to get the chips and the dip. Fucking talking like a dancer, bitch.
Where my money need that answer quick. Gotta get stuck on my ransom shit.
I got King Kong on the team.
Lick on top of speakers, holds on in you like an old pair of sneakers. Before I do today on the edge, I will leap first. Bet you any money that I will land first. Married to the Benjamins, battle all my enemies. Riding with Bigfoot, Harry and the Hendersons. Godzilla, King Kong, and if I have to pump, I will open up my trunk and it will be Jurassic Park.
Yeah, my wrist is 50, I got Nicky on me, how we bumpin'. Treat the euros like a bucket, Forgiato's rubbing. You ain't no fella from my junction, you ain't plucked you nothing. Balaclava, I don't even lookin' smirkish, young enough to something. Word of mother, body slam some shit for I was up 100. Campus stitch, people pick me up, ain't saying word enough. Grab a low, put on low, bro, we had him serving onions. Prostitute, shout out Lil Bay, she gave me 30 something on the beat. Phone cracking sealed and I can't go to sleep. Promoter tweaking, pull up to the venue over 40 deep. You know the tweak, breaking through the roof that you ain't supposed to leak. It's winter time, mandatory issue, keep it close to her. Ain't that how it's supposed to be? She gon' be young low to me. You gon' see young low to G. I'm gonna get you supposed to see. Kamikaze playing around this bitch, is something wrong with me. I'm letting this the dead unless they skeleton belong to team. Type of shit like that.
That's how my niggas roll, but it's draw 24.
Call back on the piece and let you know it's strong with the early man. In front of all my young niggas, they first in the ground. 15, I had 15 G's, the white old school in 2010.
That's your man's, ain't it, nigga?
Shit changed, shots came, big guns, bang.
Ah, this you right here. This you right here, nigga.
These niggas ain't like that, they know it's too nice. What's the new vibe? Now, no mess around.
That's all you know for, nigga. Let me see some. That's all you know for fucking up the bag, nigga.
Niggas be surviving, never live. What you for they kill? Scared of death, cause they know we for real.
Hold on, I got something else for this. And that's what you need to do. 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 This what you need to do right here. This what you need to do right here, G.
Hood up and then we skirt off. Sliding in that track, I'll got my jury on my shirt off. Turn the phone on D&D on silent. All alerts.
Listen to them words, nigga.
Every nigga around me shoot they can get their merch on. I don't work out, but I got more paper than you.
I'm acting like you, nigga.
Wanna change your life, my best advice. Fitting up. If this type is white, I might just let the condom slip off. Ain't too many like me, 99% of them rip-offs. On point, even at a spot, I never take my kicks off. Ask moms how it feel to wake up daily and get shit
Ask
on.
them niggas.
Getting your feelings and
You
I
can't.
get your people's house outside shooting Netflix on. And I'm still good on every block. I used to knock P's on. Boss, I get you chopped. My name ain't something that you speak on. Put out 20 just to let Johnny put my top on. My money 10 feet tall, but I ain't something you can shoot at. Kill something you won't lock in with us. I thought you knew
Get your rig back,
throw the
nigga.
load in on the trip.
Get your rig back, nigga.
I talk so much shit, I need a tic tac. I got 5,000 for you. Help me set this book track.
Got that Glock dookie, nigga. That bitch ain't with that Glock dookie. It's your motherfucking nigga. This what you got, nigga. You ain't got none of this. You ain't.
Give out my money, chief.
I'm getting out here, bitch. I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that. Bitch, I'm getting to that. What this nigga got? Oh, this nigga got 21. This nigga think he on my love. Alright, so look. I know you all the top. Let me see that for Come on, man. You know who to pass the motherfucking ball to, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This ain't OG, I ain't easy, leave with it, can't bring it back. Slime link phone might be top. Fire racks make a lay on the back. Call me another charm, like say them peas, I just want to feel.
Nigga, goddamn time, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? Watch out, little fuck, nigga. Watch out.
for you. I'm the good hang, feeling good, swim.
Fuck.
Take a out that block and drugs. He can't take
Big feet having ass, stupid ass boy. What else I fuck with from this nigga? This nigga ain't goddamn. Tell that nigga to get in the motherfucking. Get back on this shit, nigga. I need this shit right here, bro. This nigga out slacking. Tell that nigga he's slacking, man. Tell that nigga he's slacking. He need to get back in this bag.
Yeah.
He need to get back in this bag.
I need to be to switch the break.
Oh, T.
Man, that shit I said about dude, I ain't right there.
He need to get back in this bag.
To his face and he can't fight that nigga. Talking about who they killed that. Ain't gon' lie, I don't need no cash. It takes 2 perks to get your life snatch on my face. You can't name a rapper from the other side, ain't died yet. I ain't taking fast, the man that killed your man, they died yet. Phone them, check your shit, I cannot argue with them, bad back. Since you riffing like you killing, grab your gun and slide back.
Man, I just got back here from Dubai to Memphis 10. Look, hey, cray, call him Beyblade, pull a string and watch him spin.
Tell that nigga EST to get back in this baggy, man. What's wrong with that nigga, man?
Some chicken in and get you here, but got your men. I heard they pulled the triple spin. They celebrating cracker 8. I'm on that walk with triple D. I used to stick on
That nigga went crazy.
You mean you scared? Think they keep me on their mind? I'm trying to put one in their head. First it was eye beef. Now you hollering about his my beef. They playing both sides.
Y'all niggas about to lose for real.
ATL be hitting the block like every day trying to switch something. OTL stand on that business. I let Zoo put on my button.
You can't name a rapper from the other side, ain't died yet. I ain't taking fast, the man that killed your man, they died yet. Phone them, check your shit, I cannot argue with them, bad back. Since you riffing like you
I ain't even playing this game.
750, I ain't get fresh, I went about straps. How much cash they got for G? Tell
Come on.
Triple that, finesse the man, told him I ain't like it, he said send it back. All them brothers get dismissed, we got a all that whooping on the neck. Say your big brother, he next. Trapping fitting all out of cat. My big bro had told me chillin' rap.
Yeah, that nigga get back with shiesty, man.
Till they lungs collapse, I turned my hood at rack. Early that week, I got switches on it with a drum attached. Ask the last nigga try to turn to a jet, ain't no out running. Rap like they can red, what I do, flew to the crib and spin again and spin again and spin again and some kid. Get they got this shit out of the bag.
Come on, fuck nigga.
Save the hospital. I really fit you hollow. My shots in direct.
Nigga just crushed on the whole thing.
Trying to make it up be off. I'm trying to find out what they is. I up and blown 30 gonna bring 5, 6 soap them shit get wet. Everybody with me got switches like they want badly. I'm pushing along there at your house, make niggas move out and get scared.
Let's see what this nigga talking about. Let's see what that nigga talking about. I ain't heard that. I ain't heard that. This nigga keep on do his own shit. Every time I hear this nigga, he with Mozzie. Your own shit. Fuck this. Watch out.
But it curry life. They moved on. I said, thank you, but you see me catch plays in the bank like I'm Jerry Rice. That's like 5 minutes down. What's your space, man? I ain't got cover out the window.
That ESTG rapping like an Oakland nigga?
She a bitch now. Can't call it even tell your people have a fish fight.
I know this nigga ain't from the Bay.
Let me step harder. Use my whole arm, slim my ego like a fish caller.
Nah, this nigga sound like he from the Bay, nigga. Nah, hell nah. That nigga from goddamn. Oh, hell nah.
Sat back in the trenches with my strap before you know it. I ain't even figure my flight. I'm thinking running up a sack to my nigga. I'm thinking dishing up his pack to my nigga. I'm thinking I got.
Oh my nigga. You the nigga.
I just pack to my nigga. I'm thinking I gotta get back for them. Take your shit to that off.
EST, no, that's not it, dude. Alright. That's not it, bro. Nigga, I'm motherfucking kid. Y'all niggas lost the game. It's crazy. Y'all niggas lost the game. It's crazy. This nigga had 4 with an AI.
The biz. I stopped pimping on that off. Some groups of my friends wasn't used to that then. I'm like, I'm head first on that type of
This nigga had 4 points. We lost by. Come on, man.
Blow the K and see if on the rest work. Sean Fresh on guys and them the slaughter, they go now.
Damn, blood. That nigga play like STG rapping. Tell that nigga tighten up, man. It's time to get to this bag, bro. I'll sign that nigga. Got it, boy.
Bring it back till it cool off. I'm with a thick young bitch getting her shoes bought. She like to get the drool off and let it ooze off. Before I rap, I make my name in the dope game. And I just shot weed, ice pills, and cocaine.
Who's winning the championship? OKC is going in.
They won last year, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Who do you think?
Oh, I'm not really into sports. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a bandwagon. Finals come, I jump in.
Go around for the Lakers. Luka, a 30-point triple-double. Now I think he has the second most 30-point triple-doubles in NBA history, and he's only 7-8 years into his career. Austin Reeves was sensational. Big shot after big shot.
People don't want that. We were told weeks. It's almost like stop the spread. Remember the 6-week spread of COVID?
Pretty much. Okay. Nevertheless, we are here. I don't think they got to that award yet. But I could be wrong. You guys tell me and update me in real time. I'm drinking that peach Red Bull, no sponsorship. And I'm back off the Tito's. I've retired the Diddy juice, no Ciroc. We can't have act tweaking. And you know what I've realized, chat? After, if you guys don't know, Blueface, I bet $20,000 on him versus Aiden Ross. I lost $20,000 on Blueface. Now, in reality, what that has taught me, number one, I paid the money. So I paid it last night. Man of my word. But not only that, because the bet originally was you either have to pay the $20,000, so the $20,000 bet, or you have to go sober, which means I couldn't drink for like a month. And obviously, it wasn't that big of a deal to pay the money, but I was like, maybe I tried the sobriety thing, and everybody last night jumped down my throat. Yo, Act, you can't do it. You can't go a month without drinking. You gonna get withdrawals. You gonna die. I'm like, what the fuck? So, after careful thought, I do. I want to do a week without drinking. Okay, and it's gonna be on and off stream, which means I'm not gonna be consuming any alcohol beverage. And I know you guys see me drink a lot, but it's important for you guys to know that I have somewhat. I'm not gonna say I might not fall in the addictive category, but I'm not. I want you guys to at least have some type of solace in saying, okay, yes, a little bit of a handle on it. So me going a week, I think that's a challenge we should do. I'm trying to set a benchmark that if you guys accomplish that, I'll do that. Right? It's like a give and trade, or give and take. So I'm trying to figure out what that metric is. If you guys do that, I'll go a week, no drinking. Now, here's going to be the difficult part of it. Because you guys don't see me on stream, because you don't see me when I'm off stream, maybe you think I'm cheating, but to me, it would defeat the point personally. But I got to try to figure out a way to make sure you guys know that I'm not cheating off stream. But secondly, I think if I'm going to do it, I gotta stream every day. That at least I have some time with you guys here, and you can monitor at least for like 4 or 5 hours. So I think we should set that up. The 1 week sobriety mission is on the way. By the way, if you guys don't know, I've gotten the alert. We are less than 2 weeks from my show in Miami at the Black Archives in Historic Lyric Theater. And if you guys haven't copped your ticket yet, please do. There's still a few tickets left, and I would like for you guys to be in the building. So please do not wait till last minute. Just make sure you get your tickets now.
He gonna cater to me. He gonna cater to that guy. You gonna say shut the fuck up? He gonna shut the fuck up, and he gonna goddamn warm my food up and bring it in there to me, and then goddamn whenever we ain't get through with that food, he gonna wash my pussy. Shut up, you. Yeah. I'm ready to talk, you know. Oh, damn, man.
But I will be in Miami.
King as a column, let's take the terrorists against any original action against Iran.
Abbas Hassani reporting, joining us from Tehran. Thank you very much. On March 27th. That's one of the reasons I didn't go to the entire event with Aiden Ross. It's because I'm going to be in Miami in 2 weeks anyway for the show. So, I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah. So, let's put the link in the chat that anyone who's interested could check it out. All right. Not much of a monologue here, but I do want to start a little bit hot.
and I'm now seeing this kind of get proliferated a little bit more, and I want to kind of address it head on. And I want to call a lot of people to the carpet. So I see Pusha T, who seems to be the latest person, who's joining into this. I'm gonna call it the Charlotte conspiracy, and I'm gonna call it a conspiracy because, again, until we see some definitive list or whatever, it feels like it's hearsay. And you know, you've seen the content I've done recently. I'm not, I don't fall for every conspiracy, but I don't try to rule out everything. However, this is really interesting because I've labeled it as a conspiracy, and the people who have indulged in this conspiracy are the ones who usually disavow every other conspiracy. So this is where it gets a little bit out. So remember this idea, right? And this is actually proven. So Rebel Wilson's PR team was reported planning to pay some producer as a sex trafficker. Now, this PR team has worked for many people, right? Many people. One of their clients happens to be Drake. One of their clients is Aiden Ross. They have many high-profile clients, right? Like you could look up their name and see all the people they've worked for.
No.
Okay, let me see if I can find.
I said no.
Just look up Jen Wallace. Jen Wallace, who has he represented. And,
you heard what I said.
Yeah, if you look up the names,
you don't
start
care?
seeing just about
I said no.
You hear for the state assembly candidate Travis Allen.
I said no.
Surgeon.
I said no. I said
no. Different various groups. Like there's a bunch of people. And yeah, Paramount Pictures.
Sit up.
Sorry. And without the words of his mouth, it's probably alluded to the exhortation of the activity of people. He'd say, this PR team, Drake also uses it, and Drake was paid to spirit team. To spirit. that you're running a smear campaign, you gotta look at your employers first. It's been documented. Testimonials have been put on record. People have given their own lived testimony on how Rock Nation or what they've done is pure and baseline. So while I'm all for us diving into anybody who have smear campaigns going on against anybody, I'm telling y'all, it's like imagine like someone saying they're looking for all the PDFs. Where's he in relationship from?
You tell us that. That's a good question.
But they're like, except Jeffrey Epstein. You'd be like, nigga, what the fuck? He the biggest one. If we're looking for people or companies that are doing smear campaigns and are paying people and trying to subvert like how people can have their own independent opinions, we gotta start with Rock Nation first. So until Pusha T and Charlamagne basically say, hey, listen, we don't fuck with none of these people that do these things. Let's start with Rock Nation, and then let's get to if Drake pay nobody, and then let's keep going down the list to find everybody who's getting smear campaign, whatever. I kind of don't want to hear this bullshit. You're not going to get signed by Rock Nation. Rock Nation, my nigga. And then literally you're over here. Look, Rock Nation moves like the Army, the Navy, the fucking terrorists, the PR company. They move like anything, nigga. Anyway. Pusha, I would love to have a conversation with you about it. Even Charlamagne. But I do think it's utterly ridiculous. And for the people, I guess if you didn't watch my kick stream before, let me see if I can pull up the clip that Charlamagne supposedly wrote. I don't even know if this clip is like even recent. But for me, what it told me was, okay, this is about his album. Chat, why can't I find the fucking clip? I can never find the clip.
Hey.
Okay, I get on it. I gotta get my clips in order. I never know where I'm gonna go with when I start doing my diatribes. Okay, but if you guys get what I'm saying, Charlamagne had this like clip on the Brilliant Idiots where he's like, actually, I know how to find it. Yeah, someone had quote tweeted this. Oh, I can't even see it. Okay, whatever. I don't know. How do I find it? Somebody's gonna tell me right now. Also, it's ironic with Pusha T even saying that. I just want to give a little bit of context. Pusha T, who signed for his new album, right? Pusha T, who signed for his new album to Rock Nation. He signed to Rock Nation for his new album. Okay? As part of him signing there, we need to remind him the things that Rock Nation has been.
Don't give me something to drink.
Now, when we talk about PR companies who want to do smear campaigns, I think this would qualify as a PR company or a company, period, that wants to do a smear campaign. Always remember this. This is a very classic clip. Here we go.
And she was talking about, but when Nessa's talking right there, there's a part of me that feels bad about letting her be on her own and saying that. And this is the reality. This is what happens. At least in this one instance, because I was there. I know for sure. I'm not saying it was Jay-Z. I can't say that Jay-Z did anything, right? But I know for sure, that Rock Nation was seeing negative stories about Colin Kaepernick during the time that he was really in traction with Jay-Z.
Oh. to play these clips juxtaposed to each other. This is why I'm always undefeated. Check this out. So Van Lathan, who used to work at TMZ, says unequivocally, I know Rock Nation was seeding, that's how you like kind of put out things that you want the media to cover. You seed those things. Sometimes it's by paid versions or paid means, or maybe someone owes you a favor or you'll submit something in a PR type of way, and you hope it get covered to deliver whatever your intended goal is. You hear the guy who used to work at TMZ, in case y'all never heard, let me play it again, for sure, that Rock Nation was seeding negative stories about Colin Kaepernick. Okay, so when we talk about smear campaigns, it's usually because you're trying to put out negative things. Now he's confirming he knows Rock Nation, for sure, was seeding negative stories about Colin Kaepernick. Well, isn't this ironic? Let's listen to good old Charlie.
Oh, no, I was talking about, never mind.
Sad. We could cut.
Well, there's a PR firm that reps two people in particular, and it's interesting to watch these two people put things out there in the ecosystem to control the narratives about things.
That's exactly what Rock Nation was.
I'll say this. Both names rhyme with each other.
Rock and Sock?
If you guess, I'll tell you.
Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Ooh. Both names rhyme, and one of their biggest endorsements rhyme.
Drake, Steak.
You almost there, Alex.
Blake, Drake, Steak, and... Oh, bro, I don't even know why they be tripping like that. Do I not look like sound like this? Yeah, listen, it's just an easy day. I've been at work all day. Oh, no, bro, you gotta do. I'm gonna do, bro, you good. Yeah, you do. No, bro, I don't even know why they be tripping like that. Do I not look like I sound like this? Yeah, listen, it's just, bro, what the fuck, bro, the shit you see in LA, bro, hold on. What the fuck? What you mean they nothing wrong, bro? Bro, what the fuck, bro? The shit you see in LA, bro. That nigga is done and need to.
Serena moves around by rolling because her legs cannot support her 1,000-pound weight. She eats and uses the bathroom in bed, causing her room to fill with a foul odor. But Serena's boyfriend always cares for her attentively. Every morning, he pulls Serena off.
Mama told me, just keep moving on. If you in trouble, never snitch. One day you Mama.
Who the put that on your cheek? They just sat here and played in your face. Literally. I hope you did not pay for this tattoo, man.
Jesus Christ, you have locked the whole freaking doorway? Mary,
Tickle now for the game. Can you think for 1 minute that I'm scared of you?
See, y'all told me this was the biggest story, and everybody's on to it.
Oh, Blake. Oh, Blake Lively. Oh, you on it now. Oh, wow. Yeah. You on it now, yeah.
Hey, this is a spreadsheet. What's that number?
2,026,000.
That's all the site.
What's looking all right, fat fucker?
Jesus Christ, you have locked the whole freaking doorway?
Tickle now for the game.
They feed stories to them. By the way, this is only one spreadsheet. Look at this one.
So, I was listening.
And look, and it's not just the sites. Look, hold on, look at the stuff that's on here. Look at all of the websites, all of the fan pages, all of the blog sites. I'm not going to jump out the window and accuse y'all of anything. I'm just going to simply say we know who's getting paid to push things, and we know who's getting paid to push things. We know who's getting paid to push things.
We should put. Okay. So here's with me. I love the exposures. That's my type of thing. We got to start with the head of the snake. The head of the snake happens to be this guy right here, Rock Nation and Jay-Z. Sorry to say. During the time that he was really in traction with Jay-Z, for sure. I've told this story before. I'll tell it again. This is another story where I give Harvey a ton of credit, right? So I'm at my desk one time. This is after the Rock Nation NFL deal has been announced. And give Harvey more credit than just with how he played this. I'll give him credit for the fact that he goes, hey, I just got this information on the phone. I know who's on the other end of the phone. I know who Harvey's Rock Nation contact is, right? I just got this information on the phone. And all of these things about Colin Kaepernick is what I just got told, right? He comes over to me and he tells me all of these things. And it was the whole Colin Kaepernick doesn't really want to play narrative. Like Colin Kaepernick didn't go to this training, or he sabotaged himself this way, or whatever. Actually, it was the same thing that people have started to hear on First Take.
See the stories.
It was a narrative that was getting around because either it was coming from what I thought at first is that either it was coming from players that had played with him or people that knew things. I don't know, but I had heard it before, right? And Harvey comes over to me and he says all of this stuff, and he's like, yeah, did you know that he actually doesn't really want to play? And I looked at Harvey and I said, look, I don't think that we here at TMZ should be getting in the middle of what's going on between Colin Kaepernick and Jay-Z. I think if we run what essentially was a hit piece on Colin Kaepernick, I don't think we have the cultural cachet to do that. Number one, to insert ourselves into the middle of that situation. And also, I think it's literally at the core of a culture, of a black cultural discussion right now. I don't think we should do it. And he listened. And he listened.
And you didn't do it.
He did not do it. He listened. He goes, okay, that makes a lot of sense. He listened. I'm like, I don't think we should do that. Like, he listened, right? He went and got back on the phone. He went and got back on the phone. And when he came back, there was a different story. And the story that ended up making it to TMZ was that Jay-Z...
This a million times. You guys know. Yeah. So, again, I want to indulge in this conversation. I've always said I feel like every media personality, humans are innately somewhat biased. Maybe you have a friend
The fuck up, nigga, and guard your motherfucking man, bitch ass
Me,
nigga.
I always say, I think humans are going to be biased to some extent. I think they're being honest, though, if they are honest with their biases. Hey, that's my friend. Might be difficult for me to see
The fuck are you doing, stupid boy?
Okay, whatever. You know, you should probably take someone else's opinion seriously for that. The idea of bigger companies that are seeding fake stories or false narratives or smear campaigns, I think at this point could say Rock Nation is number one. They definitely have done that. Now, that's not me protecting. That's not me saying Drake isn't. I don't know. And that's why I said that, yo, if Drake is paying people and I ain't get a dime, I'm mad. I'm low-key mad. So low-key, I want this to get exposed, right? I'm the number one nigga who want to get this exposed. Because I'm going to show up to Drake like, yo, Drake, you pay these niggas $2 million and I get $1? Like, hell nah. Like, come on, bro. So I'm all with it. But I'm not into selectively trying to pigeonhole, because even then, let's say Drake was doing that. Who is Drake? And again, it's seeming like I'm defending, but I'm not. I need to see the victims. Who are the people that felt that Drake actually smear campaigned against them? Like, oh, okay, he paid for this to go out bad against you. No, the worst thing Drake has done is he said that Kendrick's his ain't his, and he said that this song. So I would love to see how, if Drake has done this, how has he done this and to who? Okay? Can't find who the victims are. I'm one of the victims of Rock Nation. And for anybody else who employs this strategy, I would like to see who they are too. Because we could probably figure out a lot more about, this makes sense. The timing of this story breaking and this person getting in trouble and this person getting canceled and them missing out on this money and them getting banned here. Maybe we could find some connective tissue to how these bigger companies are really meddling in the narrative or in the hip-hop ecostructure to either silence, bully, or get these niggas to get in line, especially from the
Hey, box the fuck out, stupid ass nigga.
But I'm wondering, you know me, with the Epstein files, I know y'all were like, oh, you like Trump, you won't talk about Trump. No, we can talk about Trump on the Epstein files all fucking day. It's weird. Okay? It's same thing with me with this. So it's not like protecting Drake. It's like, but before we get to Drake, like if we're looking for like, you know what I mean, the biggest killers, let's not avoid King Von and go to the nigga with one body. That nigga had 7. Rock Nation is like the biggest, they're the biggest egregious offender of everybody in almost everything. So, whatever, we will see. We will see. Okay.
Y'all niggas sad as hell.
I'll leave that there for now. I don't know why I'm hearing. Someone pointed to me that Blueface, he's tripling down. And this is the day after. He's tripling down on him feeling that he was scammed by losing. Now, I want to ask y'all a question. What do y'all think about Blueface losing to Chibu? You know, the after effects of it is a little bit interesting. Because I'm going to be honest with you, after seeing how terrified every other rapper was of Blueface, to see Blueface lose to, no disrespect to Chibu, but a regular guy, I told y'all, rappers live so much in image. Everybody assumes rappers are super tough. They all got hands. They all could fight. And if you put a rapper versus a regular civilian, like they're almost a superhuman, right? Well, we get to find out, bro, that's not true. You have Lebebe. He's ducking a fade with me. We see some of these guys athletically. You're like, okay, these guys look like they've never done anything more than fucking walk to the block to sell some drugs. That's it. You can tell these guys aren't really undone. It's gotten to the point, I know, play the clip after. I'm going to be honest with you, I think especially with streaming, people have never looked at rappers as bitches as much in history till now. I think a regular fan realizes that a rapper is probably a bitch-ass nigga. Like, your average rapper who talks crazy is probably a bitch-ass nigga without the 20 people with him, without the guns that he claims he's shooting, which he doesn't have a gun charge for. Okay. Fans are and this is why, like, rap is in a weird place. There's no more mystique for rappers. There's no more respect for rappers. And the idea of, these are like, I remember, I just came over to the United States, like, man, a couple years later, you hear 50s popping. The idea behind 50s lore was that this guy survived getting shot 9 times. Bro, he had a song called You Not Like Me. basically saying that he's like this. We thought he was like the Iron Man of fucking gangsters, of humans. This is why he's the tough guy from the streets. Now we're realizing like these rappers are bitches. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this is gonna continue until a rapper gets in the ring or a rapper shows us otherwise. And this is why people, I ain't gonna lie, no disrespect. This is why the baby deserves so much respect. He was one of the only niggas that every time somebody played with him, he gave a demonstration. He made an example. Every time. Every single time. To the point, I think he had a reputation of, don't fuck with the baby. He ain't one of them. But these days, I think people look at rappers like, yo, bro, you getting knocked out by this regular nigga. You getting hold by this other dude. Like, yo, y'all not really that tough. That's why when rappers is now trying to come with this, like, super tough shit, we like, yawn. I hate to say it. Yo, there was an idea. Before Fifth went, like, kind of super pop with him, his albums going on Diamond, people were scared of him. I remember the whole thing was when white people started calling him 50. And it was saying that even, remember the dude walked around with a bulletproof vest. It felt like violence was following him. And when he figured out that, yeah, he still got to be tough for like hip hop, but he got to be able to smile with the white folks and kind of go in both worlds, he started really going crazy and he started really blowing up. But I only say that to say there used to be a thought about rappers. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, I think niggas look at rappers as hoes. Right now, your favorite rapper, like, we're seeing them too much. They got beard bellies. These niggas, like, they couldn't even run 50 meters. Like, they look like me. Like, these things look... The idea and facade about a rapper is completely dumb. And again, I'm not saying it's every rapper, so don't act like I'm dissing every rapper. But what I'm telling you, it's about how people view the average rapper. And these things don't help. I think Blueface was one of the only last niggas like, oh yeah, he a Crip, he a this, like, damn, he probably caught 8,000 squabbles in jail. Damn, look, he's calling everybody out. Like, and then when you see versus Chibu, by the way, I still think, he held his own. I think people are like, well, these guys aren't that scary. They're just like regular human beings. People look at rappers like vloggers. Like, y'all just vloggers. Like, that's it. Like, you're vloggers that just make music. That's it. Anyway, let's hear about Blueface, and this is from today, I believe. He's talking about how, according to the caption, he doubles down on the scamming thing, and he says he was paid over $300,000.
Yeah, he can definitely scamming. He tried to say I was drinking and getting lit. I don't even drink, child. Definitely an excuse to make it more favorable. All the highlights was in one round. 6-round fight. And if you go look at all the highlights from what everyone's posting, it all says round 6.
Where are we going?
Around. It's a surprise. Do you like surprises?
I do.
Come over.
Where are we going?
Around. It's a surprise. Do you like surprises?
I do.